This is Love versus the Reality of Love podcast. I'm back with another episode today, you guys. Appreciate the love and support you've been giving me. This is exclusively on YouTube, so go ahead and check it out. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Turn that bell to get notified every time I drop a vid. The grind does not stop. We're getting to topic one of the day. So, there was a question out there somebody asked me. They said, can you not be in a relationship with somebody? Say you and somebody of the opposite sex, y'all really cool, y'all tight, really, really tight, right? Can you do relationship stuff with them without leading the other person on? And I thought that is a very interesting question because I've done this. I've done this. Definitely done this. Where we're not in a relationship, but we do relationship things. Cook for each other, look out for each other. Those type of things that you would do normally in a relationship. Still having sex, everything like that, without the relationship. So basically kind of like a friends with benefits, to be honest, type of situation. Can you do that without leading somebody on? I think that you can if you guys are both in a mature place where it's not like y'all are ruling out ever being together, but at this moment you're just not together, and you clearly established that boundary. I think boundaries in any type of relationship, not just friendship, anything, having boundaries is the best part. And you got to know your boundaries. That's what I struggle with. Like if you're looking for something like that, I would say like it's my weakness. Probably is the boundary thing. Knowing them, knowing what you can and can't do. Like, if I'm friends with a chick, right, not going over the top with my comments. Like, because I can be very flirtatious. I can be very sexual as far as my comments I make. I might compliment you on how you looking and let me take that out. Or, take that out. Or something like that. A little flirtatious comment. You feel me? But you got to know y'all boundaries. You got to know whether y'all are basically in that phase or not in that phase, because there could be a relationship where it comes at a time where y'all not in that phase. Y'all don't talk to each other like that. You got to be careful with the boundary right there. But you have to establish that boundary too. You can't completely shut him off when he makes a guy makes a comment like that to you, because if y'all didn't physically establish that boundary, that this is what it is, then how do you expect him to know how far to take it? He's trying to see how far he can get with you to see. That's how a lot of guys' minds works. They'll see how far they can go. They'll throw a little hint in there. Ooh, good, girl, that thing looking. You know what I'm saying? Just to see, like, if you, shut up, you crazy. Just to see how far you can get. And then, but if you establish that boundary, like, hey, it makes me uncomfortable when you do. Could you not, do that? Establish that boundary right there. Then he knows how far to go with the comments or what he's saying or what he's doing. And the same thing with men. We got to establish boundaries too. It ain't just a woman thing to establish boundaries. We have established boundaries as men too. We got to respect ourselves. If you know you're not going to fully commit to this chick, and you know that's not where you're going, you need to establish that boundary of, what, I'd rather not take it to that next level and to that next place. Because when you take it to that next place, feelings get involved. So, can you do that? Do relationship stuff without, as far as surface level relationship stuff, yes. Now the next level stuff, that's when feelings and stuff get involved. I don't think you can do that without leading them on, unless y'all come to that conclusion and boundary. Like, listen, you finna give me what I want, and I'm finna give you what you want. As long as that exchange is equal out and that is established, yes, you can. But if that ain't established and equal out, then that's when the problem comes into play right there for you guys. And I think the best thing that you can do in that situation is to make sure that you have something established, amongst each other about that. Because at the end of the day, I feel like the two people that are involved should be able to discuss this. Because at the end of the day, it's just y'all two. It's y'all thing. This is what y'all doing. Don't invite no outside sources or nobody outside opinion because it don't matter. To be honest with you, it's about what you two establish. Because once again, you're not in a relationship. This is the friend phase. But you can get stuck in that friend phase for a long time without if you don't establish boundaries. Like if that's all it's going to be is a friendship, establish that. Let that person know and let them make a decision on where they want to go. Don't be stringing nobody along, having them buy this, do that, and do this if all you expecting for them to be is your friend. I'm just going to tell you this now. Ladies, guys don't like that. They don't like to be stuck in that friend zone with nowhere to get out, especially if they've been spending money on you and doing stuff with you that friends don't necessarily do. You understand what I'm saying? If y'all been friends with benefits and then you telling him that there's no way that he's going to be able to get out of that, and then you take the benefits away because you're trying to establish boundaries, that's your prerogative. You can do that, but realize there is going to be some back blow to that. It definitely is. Because establishing boundaries is definitely that. Because what it is what all boundaries is, let you know you can go this far, but you can't come past that. And that kind of puts a invisible line between you and that person. Put a boundary line. Like you can come this all the way up to here, but that's about it. So, original question is, can you do relationship stuff? Yeah, but why not just get in a relationship? You know what I'm saying? That's the other side to it. If you're going to do the thing, why not just go ahead and do the thing? Why play with it? If you're going to do relationship stuff, be in a relationship. But define what your relationship is. It don't have to necessarily, oh, we're getting married tomorrow. You could just be in the dating phase. And I'm dating this person. You can say that. And you ain't boyfriend and girlfriend, you're dating them. That's okay. That's alright. It doesn't have to be an official, oh, well, we're getting engaged and all this. You don't have to do that. But if you're going to do relationship stuff, why play with it? That's the other side to it. Why play with it? That's all I'm saying. Why play? I feel like on both parties it would just be beneficial to do it that way. But like I said, everybody got their prerogative. I'm gonna give both sides to it, and then like I said, that's what I did. I gave my both sides to it, the benefits of it and the non-benefits of it, and then you gotta understand that there's gonna be pushback from this, and it's okay to have pushback, but understand that that's what's coming. Because if y'all been doing, let's just say y'all been friends with benefits, and then you pull back the benefits package, it's gonna be an issue. Because I'm like, what happened? Now, if y'all really locked in like that, it may go over better if y'all really locked in and y'all really are friends. You know what I'm saying? But it's really is hard to be. That's why I try to tell folks, it's hard to be friends with the opposite sex and not wanting to do more. It just is. It just is. Because eventually, like, you know what? I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that, what I was just about to say, for another episode. Because I almost leaked into my next episode about this. So, you guys, I'm going to cut it off here. I appreciate the love and support you guys have been giving me. Thank you. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell so you get notified every time that I drop a vid. And I will see you guys Wednesday. We got an action-packed show Wednesday. All right, you guys? This is Love versus Reality Love Podcast. Until next time, y'all.